Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I know the thumbnail may be a little curious as I'm in the swamp, but it says new desert ideas, but I just wanted to, this is kind of a follow-up to the last video. I was just thinking it'd be cool if they added fog, like, hang on, let me switch to, which button is it? There we go. To around the witch's hut. Kind of maybe 30 blocks or so in like a area, and maybe mobs could spawn like during daytime close to here. It'd be kind of a cool indicator in game of the what am I trying to say, of the witch's hut itself. Like you'd just be walking through a swamp, and then all of a sudden there would be, you know, fog setting in, more mobs spawning. But let's get out of here. It's supposed to be about the desert, so let's get to that. This is my, I'm not even sure, third or fourth time recording this. Having a lot of issues with syncing up my audio and video, but anyways, I should probably, hi, I'm Josh Miss Prime. And yeah, this video is all about continuing on my theme of, new ecosystems for Minecraft biomes. This is all about the desert. What is this doing here? Sometimes I really don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, but starting out, yeah, new ecosystems and new ideas for every biome in Minecraft that I can come up with. Got a few more in the works, but anyways, let's start here. Starting with the desert well. I couldn't remember what it was called for a second. I think it would be a really neat idea. I don't know if gold nuggets or if what you would throw in necessarily, but you come over here, chuck something in there, and yes, okay, it worked. I wasn't sure if my redstone and if I had it all right down there, because it won't work again. But you come in here, chuck something in, and then you got a chance of it, the desert well rewarding you every once in a while. Just a cool kind of game mechanic that would, I don't know, increase the lore or what have you about Minecraft without actually doing much. But yeah, the loot, I don't know, maybe mainly glass and sandstone. I meant to put sand in here. But yeah, I don't know what the drops really would be. Gosh, this music seems loud. I'm sorry if that's blaring in the background. But anyway, yeah, so what am I doing? Oh, escape. Okay. Yeah, but just a cool little, I don't know, something to make it a little bit more interesting without doing much. Anyways, let's move on to, where'd that lead go? Here we go. Exploring the actual desert. And I didn't do anything with the temple. I'm kind of saving that for another video all about updating and redoing structures and possibly introducing new bosses and mini bosses. So I didn't really do anything with why am I even on the horse? I'm in creative. I don't need a horse. Grimhuff, you stay there. Okay, I got a bit. Anyways, so yeah, let's try to stay focused here. But yeah, I'm not saving that for a different video. So the first new ecosystem of the desert that I have is, as an idea, is this guy. And this would be, I just use particles to kind of give it the effect, but I was kind of thinking along the lines like snowy biome, like tundras and stuff. When it snows, it gets really hectic, and it wouldn't be wind, but it would simulate that, like, or maybe like dust devils or something would be a thing in this area, but it would just be a different version of the or different part of the desert where it'd just be a little bit more chaotic. Like maybe they wouldn't cause any damage, but they knock you back or something. And then you would have this stuff. I use soul sand, but this is supposed to be quicksand, and it would be really hard to get out of this, like, or maybe even like it'd have the same thing as honey blocks where you couldn't jump, and like a combination of honey blocks and powdered snow where it'd kind of pull you down. You'd have to, I don't know how you get out, but yeah, this is just supposed to be quicksand, and those are supposed to be like just, I don't know, particles or something like that. And then for a new mob, this little guy, it's supposed to be a cobra. So with most of my armor stand creations, it came out kind of derpy because I screwed up right at the end with that piece that's supposed to be his tongue. But I think that'd be a cool new mob to add to the desert. Maybe hit like a puffer fish with poison, but it also hit like twice as hard. Maybe like some what would it be, like a potion harming? I guess I actually don't know the data values on that, so I'm probably speaking a little out of turn. But yeah, it just hit a little bit harder than a puffer fish, and it poisoned you. So I thought that'd be a cool little addition. And they'd, I don't know, maybe attack if you got within like a 5-block radius or something. Like they'd kind of try to scurry away or something. But if you got too close, then they'd turn and fight. But anyways, that was kind of the Dusty Valley, the Quicksand Valley. I didn't really do much terraforming for any of these really, except one. But I mean, the desert, you kind of want to keep it that dry and arid and kind of dead look. But anyways, and this next one is also another mob. Sorry, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Tried recording this so many times I don't remember what I said and where. But so this is the new mob. I think I was watching a video of somebody's, maybe System Z, and this is supposedly confirmed. But I was thinking the meerkat, and this one ended up with 2 tails because I kind of derped up the armor stand. But the meerkat, it would just have. That's what it's supposed to represent. They would have little meerkat huts, just kind of like in the sides of hills and stuff. Like maybe just really cool singular tunnels running through everything. But as far as loot goes, I don't really know what they would have. I feel like they would just steal stuff that they think looks interesting. So it like the loot could be really all over the place. Like, oh, a redstone torch, they saw that. I don't know. But yeah, this I just kind of threw in here because I was reading about that. I thought that'd be another interesting mod that would give the desert a lot more, ambience? A lot more interest in it. Like, I think, just more animals in general to each specific biome is cool. I'm not big on like every single thing needs a function. Sometimes it's cool just having stuff around, but so yeah, I've already jumped into the next part here, but this is the desert oasis, and this would be obviously a little bit bigger, kind of more in like the center of a really big desert. Maybe it wouldn't generate on all of them, but it's the cool area where it'd be a lot more, what would be the word? Yeah, a lot more greenery. It's palm trees growing, and yeah, just this. I have like the dead look, or what is it, like how the desert blocks make all the grass and dirt and ferns and stuff that darker green. I'm thinking this would be like a really vibrant green. That's kind of why I put jungle saplings here and everything, and maybe a new type of flower. This is the most or kind of like, I don't know, different one that I could find, but maybe something brand new flower just for this biome specifically. That would make it would just, I don't know, it add a little bit of color in the middle of the desert. And kind of be like not a resource plate or pit, but just a place like you can actually rest if you're trying to cross or explore around the area. And then also, this isn't really related to the Oasis, but I thought a camel would be a really cool addition. I tried to make one on armor stands and it came out, kind of derp. But the camo essentially would function just as the llama does. It'd just be like a desert variant almost of the llama. And I think kind of like with the ducks in the swamp over there. Oh, I should sleep so it's not so dark. But the camo would just it would act the same as the duck in the swamp, where it's just like a retexturing, a different design, but it's biome specific. And I think a lot of mobs, and that's kind of what I'm coming across as I'm doing these. A lot of the mobs, they don't really need to change the game mechanics at all. It's just a retexture for different biomes and stuff. It have the same behaviors and everything, but it would just have a completely different look. But essentially all the features would be the same. But yeah, I think I probably over-explained that. So that was the Oasis in the Quicksand Valley, and now I'm on to the last one here. Sorry if I'm rushing through again. I noticed on my last one I was kind of herky-jerky with the swamp stuff, but for new videos I have coming up, I was kind of thinking, I'm working on, like I said, the bosses and new structure updates, and I'm also thinking the void and then the plains biome, which plains might be like this, kind of like smaller and just simpler stuff, because I mean there's just less in these biomes. So I don't know if these shorter videos are good or not. I'm not really sure if anybody finds these entertaining, but I always find when I'm watching YouTube creators for Minecraft, I have to like pull from a large variety of sources, because it'll be like one thing in one video, one thing in another, and I sort of mix and match it all together and come up with my own ideas, or especially in my survival world, which I think on my way back when, my very first YouTube video ever, I mentioned maybe starting a new survival world, but I'm kind of boring with survival. Like I kind of just mine, and like I don't really even fight bosses. I don't really ever know what I'm doing in survival. So if you guys would be interested in seeing me do a survival video as well, put that, basically any ideas you have, throw that in the comments, because I'm new to the whole YouTube thing, still trying to decide if I like it or see if anybody even watches these, but it's kind of a way to pass the time for me. So if you guys enjoy it, and I hope you do, but, you know, whatever. But anyways, okay, I've been staring at this long enough, and that's enough backstory. But so this would be a new biome, and this would just be like a 1 or 2 block thing somewhere, and this would be another kind of rare ecosystem within the desert biome. But the white sand flats or the salt flats, I'm not sure which one. I was thinking there'd be like a little bit more clay, just something to make it break up, but this is supposed to be kind of that dry and cracked texture, the hexagons that form in like salt flats and stuff. And then here would be it's supposed to be kind of like one of those glass things when lightning hits sand. So lightning could like if you placed a lightning rod out here with a new update coming out, or if they added like where a thunderstorm could pass through here, maybe not so much rain, but just a thunderstorm, and it would strike sand and turn it to glass. I think that would be a cool game mechanic. So sand makes me think it should be, or the lightning turning that into glass makes me think it should be sand. But then over here, I had these new mobs, which are flamingos, and I think they'd be cool to spawn in like, I don't know, packs of 5, or flocks, I guess is the appropriate word, flocks of 5 or 6 or something, because they generally have like a lot of flamingos if you watch nature documentaries. But the reason I was originally thinking salt flats is because flamingos, they nest in salt flats, and I'm blanking on what I was thinking. Oh, but yeah, I don't think salt turns to glass, but then again, Minecraft they can kind of play fast and loose with that kind of stuff, and combine the two, like white sand and salt, and just have it all be one thing, call it salt flats, and just say salt turns to glass. I mean, it's not like anything in Minecraft is exactly how it is in real life. So, but anyways, yeah, these, I think it'd just be cool to be going across desert and you hit this wide open expanse of, it looks, you know, kind of just as desolate, and then all of a sudden you come across a couple of flamingos. And I'm also just big on kind of birds and bugs being the next kind of parts of the animal kingdom that get incorporated more into Minecraft. And I was reading, or no, I was watching a nature documentary about one of those David Attenborough ones, where many years of every year the flamingos come and find their nesting ground. That's a terrible impression. But anyways, yeah, but flamingos, they're actually like ridiculously, what's the word, tough? Like Darwinian, like this one flock, it nests, or maybe it lives up in the mountains, but the mountain like freezes over at night, and they just stand in the water and freezes. So they in the mornings they wait until it thaws, and then due to the lower air pressure and everything, it actually gets so hot that the water's almost boiling, but they still drink it and everything. So I mean, they're just like really, really tough animals. As far as drops go, I don't know. I couldn't really think of anything for them. I kind of thought of coarse dirt, because they kind of sift through mud and stuff to get the what is it, shrimp or krill that gives them their pink color. Or maybe they could even add krill in here. There, that's krill. Maybe they could even add krill to the game, as I don't know what its function would be besides like taming these flamingos. But anyways, yeah, that was my ideas for the desert. Kind of a shorter video, I think. Although this is my, like I said, third or fourth time recording it, as I've had just many, many problems with my video and audio not syncing. So, but yeah, that's all I really got. So, anyways, let's go land back here and turn. There we go. I'm not good at this. Anyways, I was Joshua's Prime. I don't even know if I introduced myself to this video, but that's all for now. And like I said, like if you like, comment if you have ideas that you want to see me try to do, or just anything in general. So that's it. And wait. Grimhuff, jump with me. You're looking at me. Do horses jump if they're on a lead? Come on. Sorry, I'm wasting a lot of time here at the end, but I really want to make this happen. Come on, jump. Do I gotta be looking at him? Alright, maybe you guys can comment. Sorry, I'm wasting a bunch of time here at the end. Alright, that's it. I was Joshua's Prime. That was a desert ecosystem. Blah, 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 blah. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye.